Hi everyone, and welcome back. Today I'm going to answer a very important question that we're getting from many health practitioners, which is, where do I even start? Many health practitioners wanting to have an online presence, especially in this day and age, and wondering, feeling overwhelmed with all of the options, all of the tasks that they have to check off their task list if they want to build an online business, and asking, where do I start? It's a really, really great question because it can feel super overwhelming. There are many different moving parts to building an online business, but the first place you have to start is asking yourself who it is that you want to help, who it is that you help already. Perhaps you have a personal online practice. Perhaps you already see people one-on-one during client consultations. Is there a health issue that you gravitate towards helping? Is there a certain person that you love helping? Is there a certain outcome, certain results that you always are able to get for your health clients with a specific health condition? A health condition that you really love to help people get better from? Can you resonate with any of this? This is a really good starting point. Just a little bit of introspection and self-reflection and sitting and asking yourself these important questions of what's already going well for me? What already works for me? Can I elaborate on that? Can I go with that? Can I continue with that instead of trying to find a whole other area to dive into? What are my unique skills, talents, abilities? Where do I hold my area of expertise and professionalism? Where do I get the best results for my clients? This is going to help you shape what's called your ideal client avatar. This is the person that you're going to want to work with. This is the health condition that you're going to want to help and specialize in. So going back to the question of where do I start? So what got me thinking about this is a little bit of reflection. I'm at the spa today, just sitting down, clearing my mind and thinking, how did this all start? And how did I get to the place where I am today? Well, 10 years ago, as of last August, 10 years before, I became a naturopath. And during my studies at Naturopathic College, I studied for 7 years in total of natural health education. We learned how to become excellent case takers. We became excellent at taking cases, at the therapeutic process, at helping clients, at learning the anatomy and physiology and nutrition and herbology and pharmacology and drug interactions. We became experts at learning all that. But at the time, when I was in natural health college, I thought something is fishy here. Something didn't feel right to me. We were not learning how to take all of these skills, all of this expertise that we had amassed, and how to actually turn it into a business. So by the end of my studies, I was required to go out and do case studies and then submit my case study reports, go over those with the professor, learn how to refine my process, learn where I went wrong, where I could improve, what I did well, and just learn from that experience. And that's kind of where we stopped. We had a tiny course in business education. I remember feeling so excited about that. I didn't know what it meant, but I felt so excited that we had this tiny course. We had another course in deontology and ethics. Again, these were tiny courses. You might have the same experience if you're either freshly graduating from natural health college or if you're a seasoned health practitioner and you've been seeing patients for 20 years. Perhaps you remember the same experience where you graduated from natural health college and you were left wondering, okay, what's next? Like, how am I even supposed to make a business out of this? What happened with me is I got so excited to create a website. I wanted to have an online presence at the time, so I was a little bit intelligent at the time, thinking that I did want to have some online presence. Creating pamphlets, I remember I created these like cards and business cards and hung them up all over the city at, hip coffee shops, and I thought I would get business that way. I ended up working at a massage therapy center clinic, and I realized I was so excited. I thought this was going to be it, and clients were just going to come, walking through my door, and it was going to be so easy. But at the end of the day, that's not how it works. I mean, that's not how someone's going to get to know you. There's referrals happening in the clinic here and there. Keep in mind, a patient is going to see someone for massage therapy or osteopathy. Do they want to spend the extra funds to come see you as a specialist, as a naturopath, as a nutritionist, as a registered holistic dietitian? Like, is the client going to want to have all of these consultations and invest in all of this consultation time? You have to think about that. At the end of the day, I quickly realized that what I was missing was business mentorship. And that was a huge hole in my education. It's a huge criticism that I have of my school, of the school that I went to, and why we were not taught how to make a business out of the art of natural health consulting. Because as health practitioners, we have a big heart. We want to help people. We are very intuitive and emotionally connected. We're great case takers. We're great at empathizing with our clients. But you also have to have a strong business sense. And in a way, you have to be a strong business person and learn how to run the ins and outs of a business and be a business owner and learn how to calculate your numbers. And that's when I met Gabby. This is when we started to realize that we really had to niche down and specialize. And that's where we chose IBS. We started to help people with irritable bowel syndrome. And that's when we decided to build up all of our structures. But in the process, Gabby and I tried to come together and piece together all of the little bits that her and I had been collecting and amassing over the years. We'd watched webinars, we'd download free guides, we listened to this expert and that expert, and we thought we could put it all together. But boy, were we wrong, because nothing was in sequential order. We had no idea where to even start. And this is where you might be right now. You might find yourself saying, you know, I listened to a whole bunch of lectures, and I even attended a few lectures on business. I even took a marketing course, and I downloaded this freebie and that freebie, and I learned through the webinar how to do a bit of lead generation. At the end of the day, we ended up realizing that we had to get ourselves a mentor, and we invested a lot of funds, but this was an investment in ourselves. And we learned exactly the strategic way to put together our natural health practice online, which is your IBS solution. The IBS support group worldwide is the group that we built to over 20,000 members nowadays at this point. We have run many people through our program successfully. But in order to understand exactly what we had to do first, second, third, we needed to invest in that mentorship. We needed to invest in that business coach in order to hold our hand and guide us through the process of what exactly we had to do, in what order, and why taking random pieces of information might sound like a good idea. Trying to make sense of it and piece it all together yourself might sound like a good idea, but take it from me, please. It is a massive waste of time. Years of your life, months and years go by where you think you're doing the right thing, but then at the end of the day, you realize you have zero consistent strategy. You've not consolidated an actual system. You're wasting your time. Chances are you're also wasting your money if you're trying to grab at small courses here and there. You know, you see a course for like how to run Instagram ads for $27, how to create Canva images, graphic images for another $29, and you're trying to collect all of these pieces of the puzzle. Guys, we've been there, and I promise you that that's not going to get you the results you're looking for, because it doesn't come within an actual closed framework to show you the system of what you need to do in a sequential order in order to build up your online health business. So what I covered here today is why it's important to look inside and start interrogating yourself and examining, investigating, bringing awareness to what it is that you want to specialize in, who it is that you want to help, what health condition. This is a great first starting point. It has to be your first starting point. And after you start thinking about that, you might start thinking of, what can I put into my online group program so that I can see many people at once, instead of conducting one-on-one client consultations where you're only able to see one person at a time. And that really caps and limits, the amount of people that you're able to see within a day, for instance. So we are able to run many people through your IBS solution program every single day. People are running through the program at their own pace. If I was conducting one-on-one client consultations, in the past I've been able to handle 4, 5 a day, 5 max. You cap out, you get energetically tired as a health practitioner. There's a lot of emotional investment that goes into seeing clients one-on-one. It can be, it's beautiful. It can be a beautiful process. It's very gratifying and satisfying, but it can also be a little bit energy draining and tiring. And so you only have so much energy in a day. So there's where your time gets capped. You're literally trading your dollars for hours. Your time gets capped. You're not able to see the amount of patients that you would be able to see if you were running them through an online group program that's automated And automation is the key word. And this is exactly what we teach in the Bridging the Gap Academy. We teach you how to go from start to finish, how to start choosing your ideal client. We get you to go through the exercises, the worksheets. You're starting to map out every part of your business step by step, week by week, module by module, lesson by lesson. Everything has been laid out very structurally in a very organized way in order to take you through the learning and implementing. And then next step, learning and implementing. And step by step, you're growing the beautiful foundations for having this gorgeous, amazing online program where you can run people through your program in an automated, consistent way that's going to be, sustainable for you. So you're not running yourself down, so you're not burning your energy, so you're not getting exhausted. So that was all to tell you how we came to our process when we were at the beginning saying, what am I supposed to do? I'm just starting out. Where do I even start? So I gave you a little starting point of starting to zero in on who it is that you want to help, what health condition you want to help with. And then I also gave you the idea, and I'm saving you tons of time and money, saying that trying to go at it alone, you will learn, okay? But it will take you much more time. If you want to get there faster, if you want it to cost you less money, be more efficient, you have to get mentorship. You have to get a professional who's done it before, who knows what they're doing, and can show you the ropes, just like in any other profession. If you're a lawyer, you're going to go intern with lawyers at the end of your education at a law firm, and you're going to learn the ins and outs of how to become a lawyer. If you're a doctor, you're going to be an intern at a hospital and learn the ins and outs of how to become a medical doctor by watching the other medical doctors practice. And you're shadowing them for months and months at a time, learning. Well, the same goes with this. If you want to build your online presence, if you want to build an online business for yourself, which I highly recommend these days because it's the time to get online. It's not the time to be only relying on a brick and mortar practice. It really is the time to transition and shift and think about different opportunities for yourself. Then you're going to want to get the help and mentorship and professional guidance to build it all out for yourself. And on top of that, we have the Academy, of course, where we teach you how to do all of that. But then we have the tech platform, which is the house upon which you should be building everything. It's the structure. So if this interests you, if you want to learn more, if you want to hop on a call with us, we can show you through the tech platform, we can show you through the Academy and show you what you're going to get. Then reach out to either Gabby or myself, and we're happy to hop on a practitioner call and help you with all of your business building needs as a health practitioner. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have an amazing day and take good care. Bye. I'll turn the camera around so you could see the beauty. This is Montreal, Canada, beginning of October. The fall leaves are changing and are so beautiful. And this is what a beautiful October day looks like in Montreal, Canada. I hope you enjoyed the view. Take good care, guys. Bye-bye.